Hey guys, Meow, it's Cat here, and welcome. So today is a Mirio Togata story, and this did not have a title, so I'm calling it Your Punny, and this is written by Kawaiipon, so a link will be down in the description below, and I all hope you enjoy. Neither of you particularly wanted to do anything fancy for your anniversary. After all, it was a special occasion, and something that you believe shouldn't be shared with a bunch of strangers. No matter how far away they were sitting, if you could hear them, they were ruining the mood. You giggled at this thought, snuggling closer to your lover's chest. You felt the reverberations of his steady breathing and began tracing circles around his shoulder blades. A contented look was plastered on his face, yet his eyes remained on the television screen in front of him. He had been unusually quiet throughout the film, but you were sure he couldn't stay that way for much longer. Finally he snapped, turning to you with an ear-to-ear grin. "What do you call 100 rabbits walking backwards?" he asked, yanking you further into his hold. You shrugged, letting out a laugh when he replied, "A receded hairline." The two of you decided to shift your positions on the couch. You pivoted, pressing your back against his muscly chest. You loved this because it was easier to hear and feel his heavy heartbeats. It was extremely comfortable and soothing. In exchange, Mirio wrapped his arms around your midsection, stuffing his face into the crook of your neck. He ghosted his lips across your skin, planting chassé kisses and allowing a few stray blonde locks to tickle your face. He smiled to himself, wondering how he had managed to get such a glorious, amazing, wonderful partner. He felt incredibly lucky that you wanted to be with him, and here you were, more than 4 years later, sitting with him on the couch, snuggling and whispering sweet nothings to each other. He tightened his arms around your waist. You weren't bothered that he had lost his quirk. You loved him for him. His personality and mannerisms were what had initially captivated you, and you weren't willing to let him slip from your grasp, simply due to a single depressing incident. Of course you had mourned with him, but you both agreed to put those thoughts aside and focus on your relationship. Mirio would still be an outstanding hero. He didn't need his quirk for that. Besides, there was still a chance that Eri could reverse the effects of the quirk erasing drug. On the surface, he didn't appear that distressed, but you knew him better than that, as did Tamaki. However, he never allowed that to bring him down. He resolved to become a pro-hero without his power. He would do it slowly, one step at a time, with you beside him the whole way. He still tried to joke about it, though. "If I'm a night guard at the Samsung store, does that make me a guardian of the galaxy?" He snickered, beyond impressed with himself. You gently stationed your hands above his, staring at the screen. You weren't really paying any attention now, however, and it was mainly because it was being used as background noise. To alleviate any tension that arose from the wrong turn in his musings, you didn't think he would be very upset, though, because the more he cried and grew dejected, the worse he would feel, and he always tried to stray away from hurting you, whether it be physically, mentally, or emotionally. The bias of a good, healthy relationship was trust, and making your partner feel loved and happy at all times. He didn't want to change that. A hearty laugh tore through his throat. "Remember that one time you got annoyed because you couldn't spell Armageddon?" You smiled at the memory, responding, "So what if I can't spell Armageddon? It's not the end of the world." His grin was wider now, so you focused on maintaining it. Two deer walk out of a gay bar. One of them turns to the other and says, "I can't believe I blew $40 in there." You giggled at your own pun, and reached for the drink resting on the table. Before you could unscrew the bottle, Mirio took it from you, and you heard a familiar fizz. He drank some, smiled, and passed it to you, eyes sparkling when he saw the exaggerated expression on your face. You stole it back, directing a glare at him as you finished it off. "Why do ducks have feathers?" he asked, immediately replying, "To cover their butt quacks." You felt a You felt a why am I not getting stuck on this? Reverberate. Rever. reverberate. You felt the reverberations. You felt the reverberation. You felt the reverberations. Reverberations, 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 reverberations. What do you call 100 wabbits? Oh no! The two of you decided to shift your positions on the couch. You pivoted, pressing your back against his muscly. He smiled to himself, wondering how he had managed to get such a gorgeous, amazing, wonderful partner. Gorgeous. It's glorious. Okay. Let's try that again. On the surface, he didn't appear that distressed, but you knew him better than that, as did Tamaki. Well, I all hope you enjoyed, and if you did, leave a like, comment, and subscribe for my future uploads. And if you have any character you would like me to read about, leave it down below in the comments, and I will definitely look into it. And until next time, I will see you all later.